Rarity chooses Applejack to be a fashion show judge. Hold it! You know, since the beginning of the show, Rarity and Applejack have always had some of the most interesting dichotomy of all the main six. Two completely opposite personalities that always seem to mesh. One of my favorites is Look Before You Sleep, both with differing methods of processing problem solving, but all the while complementing each other. I always look forward to the unique problems these two are often wrangled with. Not so much here. In fact, this is honestly one of their worst adventures together. But let's back up a second. So, Rarity's holding a fashion competition for new and upcoming talent and chooses AJ as the reluctant third judge. The setup is admittedly questionable to all, including Pinky and the audience. On the one hoof, this can work, as we've seen historically that AJ can be pretty honest and blunt in her opinions, making her great from a hypercritical standpoint.
Yeah, you were pretty rotten. Wow, Applejack.
And bringing the direct farm mare in can provide a fresh outside perspective of practicality with the fact that she does run a farm requiring efficiency, checks and balances to operate smoothly. However, here's the problem. This is specifically a fashion contest. Judges that are brought in are meant to be experts in that field as they have years of accumulated experience to properly critique a design. You wouldn't bring a flower expert to a metal shop contest, would you? And if we go back to the past, we've already established that AJ is pretty clueless when it comes to fashion. Take that!
What if it rains? Galoshes! You think we overdid it? Nah.
And even recently, it's established that AJ hasn't always been the most efficient farm mare. Take that!
It's funny when you realize the extra work they were doing was actually making things worse. I guess it's possible to get stuck in a routine where you're doing all this extra stuff and not realize it, but I can't for the life of me think I have.
So, knowing all this information, especially from Suited for Success, the setup already falls apart, and thus it's pretty predictable how the plot's gonna go. Now onto our returning characters, Hoity Toity and Photo Finish. It was so refreshing seeing these two again. Hoity with his droll, sophisticated attitude, and Photo Finish with her over-the-top dramatic delivery made for some of the most entertaining and funny moments of this episode. Beginning in the second act, the first levels of critiquing by the judge, more specifically Applejack, are legit and believable, questioning every pony's styles being odd and impractical, and her opinions on the disco ball outfit were blunt but hilarious.
Did they have to roll her down the runway?
The designers themselves are eclectic but memorable with their quirky personalities, unique dress designs, and their pony designs as well. Where the story completely loses me is the next day's final judging. AJ is very critical of the designs and practicality, which again is okay. Where it lost me was her destroying Lily Lace's hat that she spent forever creating. That moment crossed the line. If you don't like a dress or any type of expressive art, that's fine, but you don't go and utterly destroy something another spent hours working on. And then this line just kills me.
Fashion is ridiculous.
Objection! Here's why this statement is so hypocritical. Again, going back to Suited for Success, where Applejack already demonstrated her ineptitude when it comes to fashion. She possesses little to no knowledge about the art and yet has the gall to call it ridiculous? That's just ignorance, and it makes her look so bad. Unfortunately, Rarity does not escape my critique as well, with her mad at the farm mare. She's the one who brought AJ on board, a greenhorn to the fashion world. What did she think was gonna happen? And this argument is also making her look like a hypocrite. And then there's this scene which, ugh.
Why are you so angry? It's just Strawberry's honest opinion. What's wrong with that?
Well, that's fine if she doesn't like them, but if she knew how hard we worked to make our apples perfect, maybe she wouldn't be so mean about it. Oh boy.
Do I even need to explain why this scene is so incredibly wrong? And then the ending. Oh, Mother of Celestia, the ending. It's been a while since I've seen such an anticlimactic cop-out of an ending. It was a contest, i.e. some ponies gotta win and some ponies gotta lose. But nope, every pony's a winner. Great lesson for kids. So we just wasted Hoity Toity's time, Photo Finish's time, the workers' time who built the stage, and wasted the audience's time. This one ranks really low for season 7. The first act was okay, but things just went downhill so fast I just couldn't enjoy the remainder of the episode. Just awkward as all hell. Definitely one of the worst AJ Rarity outings. Well, that's it for today, guys. Until next time, MC out.